Okay, hello everyone. Video for day 38. I have a couple of interesting announcements. Going to be doing like an interesting suit wardrobe building video. I think I'm gonna be that's the next video. That's like a special video for video 40. Like, what's my plan for building a suit wardrobe for me for myself in 2024? I'm excited about that one. But today's video, I wanted to talk about the Vincent McMahon Netflix series. I just finished watching it. I sometimes when I get in a spell of like where I'm tired, I just want to like chill. I tend to like watch a limited TV series for the whole weekend or like for the whole day. It doesn't matter like when I'm tired. As long as I'm tired, I'm just gonna do that for the whole day. And I also got a new computer, so I was trying to set that up while I was watching the Vince McMahon limited series, and it is good. It is so awesome. The storytelling in it is so beautiful, but like towards the end, I do understand that there was a little bit of like villainizing, like more villainizing of Vincent McMahon than there was at the start of the video of the limited series, and I understand that. I kind of get what they were going for, and I'm okay with it. I don't really have a problem with it. So what I wanted to do in this particular video, first of all, I recommend for you to watch it for yourself so that you draw your own conclusions, because it's amazing. When I was a kid, I watched like wrestling a lot, and for a very long time in my life, and I believe it's the same for my peers, we genuinely believe that wrestling was real. So a part of me still believed that like when I was watching this, a part of me still believes that it kind of was, there's a lot of my childhood that's tied up with that. And a lot of young kids from Africa, they get touched us so much. And all of those guys, the heels, the heroes, your John Cena's, your Randy Orton's, Shawn Michaels, all of those guys, the Undertaker, just amazing characters that were part of our childhood. And all of that was created and given to us by Vince McMahon, who is a very complicated character, Like you watch the limited series and you realize that, like, yeah, this is a very complicated person. It's not as simple as like black and white as to what this guy was. It's hard to draw conclusions, what you think about him. And watching that TV series, it kind of like made me, like, gave me a bit of a reflection for some people in my personal life that I feel like maybe I've judged them too harshly. And I look at them and I go, I'm willing to give so much leeway to this man who's a complete stranger, Vincent McMahon, to me. I'm willing to give him leeway, so much leeway, and forgive him and let go some of the stuff that wasn't even done to me. Horrendous things, regardless. But then I'm willing for him to like go, hey, it's not a black and white issue. It's a colorful painting, very colorful painting. It's hard to decide what you think of him as a person. And I think I should maybe try to extend the same courtesy to people in my life as well. That's one lesson that I picked up from him. The second lesson that I picked up from Vincent McMahon is more of like a business personal growth type of thing, which is that Vincent McMahon decided very early on in his life that he was going to win in the game of wrestling promotion. Like, he just decided it. And it's hard to defeat people like that, because for them, it's not a matter of when they or of if they're gonna beat you. It's like matter of when they're gonna beat you. How resilient of a competitor you are to them, that determines the when. But there was no second guessing as to what Vincent McMahon wanted to do. So when the time came and the question was asked to like, what am I willing to give up? What am I willing to how do I put this? What am I willing to sacrifice in order to see this thing through? He didn't even ask what it was. He just paid the price. Sometimes he paid even more than he had to. Because I think to him, wrestling, sports entertainment, whatever you want to call it, that was his calling in life. That was like a way of living, and without that there was no other way. I wish I could be able to channel that level of spirit and like resilience in a lot of things that I do. I wish I could be able to do that as well. I don't think that I know it's hard for a lot of people to separate people and the things that they have done or achieved, like Vincent McMahon as a person and Vincent McMahon as a wrestling, as a business mogul, as a wrestling or sports entertainment promoter. It's very hard for a lot of people to find that separation. For me, it's not. I can see what I admire from him and try to incorporate that into my life and see how I can use it for good. And I also can see the bad in it and try to avoid like letting that take over the garden. You know what I mean? Because in reality, life is not black and white. It's gray. It's very, very gray. And to a lot of people, Vincent McMahon was a lot of different things. But to the thing that he loved the most, he was only one thing. And that's the thing that he chose to be for his whole life. And that thing was pure dedication and love for it. I wish I could channel that for myself. And I wish you could channel that for whatever it is that you are trying to achieve. So yeah, like I said, I try to learn from a lot of people, a lot of different people, and I try to learn as few things as possible. And those few things have to be either the absolute best or the absolute worst. And that's my take on Vincent McMahon and Mr. McMahon. So much to say on this, but then maybe that's a future video.